Pamela William. We just went behind the scenes of season 2, episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Now, if you haven't seen it yet, what are you waiting for? Go back, watch it, catch up. We will wait.
Oh, good. There.
We're back.
We're back. So now we're going to go behind the scenes of season 2, episodes 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Ooh, 7 is a very cool episode.
Yeah, you'll love it. So sit back,
relax, and enjoy.
Magic to do just for you. Hey, this is a play on I Dream a Genie. We got the idea from this wonderful lunchbox I got at a holiday party from Sebastian, and hence came Magic to Do.
Yeah, why not make an entire episode over a prop? It's
now,
perfect.
Yes, an imagination. Valerie has a wonderful imagination. She wants to be Genie.
Yep.
Oh, I love your little video.
That was a Batman transition.
Oh,
there.
that's right.
Yeah.
Like this spiraling. So I got my hair all put up like Genie, and then I think a sound effect comes here, a think and a blink. And we got to use the mirror. That was a gift from friends from an event in my life. And I got to, like you said, I did magic as a kid growing up. So I had
What are the odds that you want to do magic and there's a book right there for you?
Yeah, I did magic a lot growing up. So I had these magic books.
Yep.
The Coca-Cola can was that was drawn by Dennis, who played Superman on Hollywood, maybe a piece. And this is the magic book. So she's reading all about this. But hence, to only know that Valerie can do real magic, as we'll see.
Yeah. So you think she's just learning how to do some tricks.
And what was so great about this is that I was actually got to do a couple of little fun tricks that I learned. The rubber band, switching
fingers. These are
fingers.
actual magic tricks that Pamela knows.
Yes, they're very exciting. So pay attention, please. And then the first card trick I learned is in here. And that necklace Vic is wearing actually is mine, was given to me by my friend Sharon. So this is fun. Bicycle Club cards, just to let people know, is actually from Cincinnati, Ohio. That's where the company's from. Anyways, so back to the magic. Oh, the Genie costume, the pastel shirt I've got is by, I think that's Lee or Wrangler from the 70s. Someone gave that to me, so it's kind of fun.
Oh, this is my favorite. So those two tricks are like the kind of tricks you'd find out in a kid's magic book. But this magic trick...
Because Valerie is magic.
Is a little more advanced, so she has to go back and make sure she's got it right.
Because we always say, that darn girlfriend, it's just believing that these things can happen. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
And here comes some more visual effects.
And that magic wand is something I had in one of my toy boxes that I use for this.
Oh, there goes the wine bottle.
And that collage bottle was one I've done years ago with masking tape and brown shoe leather. I learned at camp. And Bill did this. How did you do that special effects, honey?
So basically, that's a photo that's cropped and made with motion blur, and it's all done like you would do. It's a 3D effect.
It looks great. Yeah. Oh, and I love how you did all the costumes at the end, what we wore.
There's the bar.
We try to add little graphics, and as you see, our titles keep getting more and more and more.
Yep.
We have earrings for my sister and Sharon and Sebastian and Christopher Dennis,
who drew that. He did that sketch.
He was
of the
Superman
Coca-Cola
all
can.
the years in Hollywood, and I met him once. We did a project together, and he drew that Coca-Cola can for me.
Yep.
And there's the rubber band gone bad. Nope, didn't work.
Yeah,
Try again. Oops. Oh, and I have this ring bracelet on that was kind of Genie-esque like. Yeah. And this is you and I waiting for our cue. We don't have that many words.
I was waiting for your cue.
Well, there we go. We messed up again. But, and we never squabble, but occasionally, And
Sometimes
there we
the
go.
card trick
I'm so
doesn't
excited. I didn't realize I did it wrong until the reveal for me. And, oh my God, that's wrong. So there we go. We ended with that.
Yeah, if that ever happened at the Magic
And our Four
Castle.
Scorpio Productions logo.
Yep.
Yay! That was episode 4.
That was Magic to Do.
Magic to Do. Candygram. Oh, that's a puzzle on the wall that my sister gave me. Television, and it was Mod Podge. Hey, Willy Wonka music. We love the soundtrack. And a Willy Wonka card, and that's fun. And maybe there's chocolate in this episode.
Yeah, this was the first episode we did after the pandemic.
Yes, so we wanted to bring some joy and lightheartedness.
But every episode that we've done in our entire series has been COVID compliant anyway. So.
Yes. Oh, there is a Lucy and a Charlie Brown salt and pepper shaker. That was my friend John gave to me. And my kindness rocks that I painted. I did that a lot. And the love stems, my friend Lisa and Lisa made there.
That's Johnny Chesterfield.
And you did this character before,
This
right,
is
Bill?
a character that I originated on a public access show that we did called My Half Hour.
Yes, and I think our friend Sid Wilner really liked your delivery guy.
He's the Candygram guy.
Yes.
Because he's a delivery boy, but he's like the 1930s, so that's where I got the idea
And
from.
I love you're playing two parts at once, and you were there on the bed, but yes, you were there at the door. And we thought toilet paper was lighthearted because Valerie, again, thought it was chocolate.
Right.
But no, it wasn't.
But of course, this is like 50 years before you would really, really need it.
And then we shot this in two different stages. We, of course, had to pretend
This
we're
is a
looking at
split
the door.
screen.
Okay.
And that's how I was able to get all three of us.
Yeah. It looks good. Again, our eyeline, we really lucked out because you're not exactly sure, but when we saw it later, the eyeline looked like we were looking at Johnny.
Yeah.
And this was kind of an extra bit at this
Yeah,
moment.
in fact, here's a callback from our season 1 favorite. A lot of people love this guy, Johnny Appleseed. There he is.
Yes, he was actually from, he was
Yeah,
originally
from Apple a Day.
Apple a Day, and
Yep.
a short film he did.
And he high
We
fives.
love the clap and those cardboard name tags we made with cardboard and magic marker.
Yep.
Oh, look at the graphics. Fun. And the
Yep.
Easter basket I had in my Easter basket collection. And there they all are.
Everybody named Johnny has to have a silly hat.
Yes.
Either a pot or like a paper wedge cap with a chin strap.
And the Charmin, of course.
Branding, everybody.
That's right. So it was fun to get to use Willy Wonka and chocolates and characters we've played before.
So yeah, that Hawaiian
Shout
shirt
outs to
of mine.
Sharon, Tracy, John, Jocelyn for my crystal vase, and Lisa for the love stems.
Yeah, and that Hawaiian shirt, that's an example of how I was able to layer it from the video on top of the shirt for the graphic so that it would match.
Oh yeah, no, it looks great.
And there's candy.
And there's candy because it always has to have candy.
Yep.
So there we go, Candygram. And
This was around Easter too, I think this was like our Easter episode too.
yeah, it was trying to get this together and get something out, but we wanted it to at least be fun and lighthearted.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
It still
hang
looks
out.
like you're standing there. I
Yeah.
guess we really lucked out looking at the door. You're pretty good with directing us, Bill.
This is funny. I wrote the lines, but I couldn't remember the lines.
Oh, that's right. And I'm always trying to tell you lines. You were pretty close. I mean, I guess,
I love how you give me a line reading on this. It's so funny.
well,
It's like you're doing an impression of Johnny.
I know. I'm kind of the
That is
director
a
in
very
the back.
long, that's a very long name tag.
Yes. Well, you have to go big or go home, as they say.
Right,
So we
yeah.
figured it lends to the humor of Johnny and the Johnny tag. And the basket, I had fun putting that together. A lot
Yeah.
of Easter little eggs and frivolity. That's a good word.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
Candygram.
All right, stay tuned for episode 6.
Kicking Cousins. Ah, Valerie and Vic. I made that sign for our welcome mat. Oh, and this plant book, garden book, I actually had for a long time from a used book sale show fair thing. And
Remember the hat?
yes,
Yeah.
the hat from the 99-cent store. I'm wearing it again. But that book came in handy. That's the one plant we've had for what, Bill? Over like
A long
12
time,
years?
over a decade.
It's Emerson, when we did Time Travelers from
Now,
the school.
most episodes are all about Valerie and Pamela, but this was the one episode that kind of goes into my background. So
Yes.
here I am from Hawaii, and you get to hear some of the Hawaiian dialect.
What was your name?
Van.
Van. A lot of V's in there. Van and Vic.
I
And
got that lay.
And I've got the gardening gloves on. I have a front porch. It's lucky with our studio apartment we actually have a front porch. We have never shot outside.
Nope. And here's Vic doing some kung fu.
Yes.
This is all freestyle stuff. You know, watching
And you
Jackie
did not
Chan
speed
movies.
it up. People
No,
thought you
no.
sped it up.
No.
That's just you going really, really fast.
That's just me doing just impromptu, like a little bit of Jackie Chan, a little bit of monkey kung fu.
And I'm on the camera down below, even though it looks like I'm
Yep.
up there still reading.
Here's another split screen.
Good split screen.
It's really hard to do a good split screen outside because the sun always changes, so you have to work really fast.
And I did the costumes again, and it was fun to have that lay.
Yep.
And, of course, you wore your
I wore my kung fu outfit.
kung
and
fu
the lei.
outfit. And we were really lucky today. It was a beautiful day in LA, not
Yeah.
unusual, and the neighbors weren't out. Or maybe they were just scared of us.
Yeah. This is another one that we did during the pandemic, too, so.
Yeah. And so, and we based it off of because aside from you doing kung fu, I kick really well. So
Yeah.
you said we had to incorporate one of my high kicks into this.
Yeah. Pamela's a natural. She'd be good at Taekwondo.
So there you go. And you practice all the time outside right now.
Yeah,
The
this
gym's-
is actually where I train, too.
yeah, outside on our parking driveway.
Yep. Now this is really cool because I'm actually
That was magical there.
holding the pad and then I'm kicking the pad. So this is done with a layered split screen using a technique called masking. So it looks like I'm actually hitting the pad. So when you're
Oh.
playing the part of Van holding the pad, you have to react. And I just time it in the edit so that it looks real.
And you're in great shape, honey. That's not
Thank
special
you.
effects. You worked really hard for that.
Thank you.
And there I am.
Here we
I'm
go.
going to give it my best shot.
Yep.
Kind of hit me with my best shot. Oh, that was a
You
song.
literally hit me with your best shot.
Yes.
Here.
And
This
you,
is
again,
funny.
you also do it around the funny. So we knew we were going to kick and get kicked, and then we based
Yeah.
the show around that.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, wow, it kind of looks like an old-fashioned,
And
oh my
Van's
gosh.
like, oh, Valerie's got some power there.
And I liked how you did that. You had a special effect here,
Oh, yeah,
sound,
this is a
right?
sound effect.
Sound effect.
Yes. Having good sound effects is
Oh.
very helpful.
That was fun.
But that pad I have on my hand, I've had that for many, many years. In fact,
It's really nice we can incorporate all the things we own,
Yep.
our props. We don't really buy too many props. And there you go with
Yep.
all your graphics.
Yep, there's Valerie kicking.
That's funny. I kind of look like Elizabeth Montgomery there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a Bewitched type of thing, but with a little bit of kung fu.
There you
Century
go.
and martial arts.
Thank you for, as you see, the plant was from Burbank
Yep.
Emerson Elementary School, where we played time
I
travelers.
think it's a geranium. I'm not sure of the species. If
We
anybody
still have
knows,
it.
put it
It's
in the
outside.
comments.
Yes. A couple special effects. Or not special effects.
Yeah.
Outtakes, I
Yeah.
should say.
So this is funny because I told Pamela to cue me, and I'm like waiting for my cue.
Well, I guess I should have been
She
listening.
just liked the pointing.
And there you go. There's the hands. There's
Yeah.
the hands. Bill, okay.
Yeah.
I love when he kept waiting for me, but I guess I should have come in faster. It makes for fun
Yeah.
in real life too. And there we go. He didn't. I don't think you believed me on this one. This is. I said it was in there, but you had to double check. You doubted. You doubted me, Bill. You doubted.
I
me.
had the storyboard, actually draw storyboards of this so I could show Pamela how we were going to do this.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
And there
this
I'm-
is funny. She's
Well, your tie was.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to be wardrobe, and your tie got crooked from you walking around. And just some of the things I say, it's kind of kitschy or quirky,
Yeah.
I guess.
so that was our martial arts episode.
Hey, kicking cousins.
Kicking cousins.
Good guess.
Yes, this is the finale of
Um,
season 2.
Yes, and since we've been on a lot of game shows, Bill and myself, we figured why not incorporate a game show theme?
This is the largest cast in any That Darn Girlfriend episode.
Yes, as you can see, I have a word find, always fun. That was from my arsenal of old puzzles. And you have a book my sister gave you. You're
Yep,
reading.
it's a book on comic
Yes.
books.
Oh, and that cool tie-dye shirt was from my sister, too. So it was very kitschy 60s, 70s.
Now here I'm actually turning on our CGTV.
Used it in Mirror Mirror.
Yep.
And also
I put the sound effects in.
Dr.
Remember
Number.
back in the old days, it took a while for the TV to boot up.
Ah, look who it is. It is Katie Groovy. I created this character in a sketch comedy troupe, and I finally got to bring her back.
Yep. So,
Oh, I love the colors.
Yep.
Where did you find the colors for this
so
episode?
the colors are inspired by Baskin Robbins in the 70s.
Oh, yeah. It looks very bubblegumish and cool. And
I
pretty.
built this entire set in 3D.
Oh, and what I'm wearing designed question marks and exclamation point jewelry. And they're your characters.
Pamela actually did the eyebrows for Jack because that really sells it.
We have Michael
And
Caine
there's Michael Caine.
with a
There's-
wig we've used before.
Yep.
Oh, I love Mike Nesmith. You've never done Mike Nesmith
I've
before.
never done Mike Nesmith, but
And I did your sideburns.
The sideburns, yeah.
Yes. That jacket was given to me by some friends.
I think this is Davey's 3rd time being on the show.
Thanks, Tracy, for heading me in the right direction to get my jacket. And oh, there we go. There we go. I'm so
Of
excited.
course, Valerie's excited because Davy Jones again is on TV.
Yes,
Now, Jack Nicholson used to write for the Monkees, so that's why we
that's
used
right.
him.
He started that way.
Yep.
And I like how you did all 3 of them. So we had a lot of characters in
Yep.
this, and we had to have 2 different Davies besides the original Davy.
Yeah. And of course, the joke is that these panelists aren't really sure who the real Davy is, where anybody with half a brain could figure it out.
Yeah, but it was fun to do just some subtle differences. We dressed them all alike with subtle differences. Oh, and
Yeah.
there's the artistic paper jewelry.
So it was a big challenge doing all of the characters because we filmed all of them separately against a green screen, and then I had to layer them in the editing program and create different shots. That's actually that set. It's built in a 3D program, and then I'm just basically like layering me into it. At some point, I'll do a tutorial on YouTube of how I do this.
Yeah, and it was fun. We got to utilize all the characters, which is fun because we got to present them on this episode. And what was actually fun, too, was that we got to use all the props. Oh, we made Michael Nesmith's hat. That was inverted, was a Game of Thrones.
It was my Game of Thrones Season 8 hat inverted.
And then I used a cotton ball for the cotton ball and the hat because Mike Nesmith wore a lot of a...
the wool hat.
The wool hat.
That's his trademark.
That's right. And Jack always wore the black T-shirts. And there you go.
Just like Jack's trademark is the eyebrows. It's the wool cap.
Yeah. This was just, it was really fun to incorporate what we like. Oh, and because Bill said we had to tape all of these things, we had to redo the scene over and over again with each character. So we got each character's reaction to every part of the scene.
To every part of the scene.
Yeah.
And
So
then you just put it into post-production.
Yeah.
It's so funny that they just have so much trouble. Nobody picks the real Davy Jones.
yeah, that's the idea with some of these episodes. You want to take something that's obvious but make it ridiculous. And if you have the ridiculous here, hopefully you find this humorous. Oh. And of course.
And of course, once he stands up, because he's shorter, you know it's the real Davy Jones.
And that was special effects of Bill's. And there you go. Oh, you had the twinkle in Davy Jones's eye.
That was a trademark out of all the Monkeys episodes.
Yes, that we used. And of course, we knew what it was. And of course, Vic and Valerie also. And it's funny, Vic and Valerie had a smaller part in the episodes, but of course, we're playing the roles.
Yeah.
And oh, this is my favorite thing. Just take a good guess when you're not sure what to do. I don't know where these things come out of my head, Bill, but they do. I think that's ridiculous. So.
It's the wise philosophy of Katie Groovy.
That's right. Yeah. You know, and there I am. Callback, throwback to Valerie, still kind of has the hots a little bit for Davy Jones from Mystery Date, and Vic is reminding her
of who the girlfriend is.
That is. I love Vic, though, but you know, you always have a little bit of a crush.
Yeah.
And this was fun.
Vic has to be jealous sometimes.
Oh, I'm wearing... Yes, you can't always be
I can't always get the girl.
I had the pendant also. My friend Lisa Taylor gave me that pendant I'm wearing. And...
So as you can see, their wardrobe in the cartoon matches the live action.
Yeah, I want to thank my friends for wardrobe, and I get a lot of my clothes and jewelry from my friends. I really appreciate that.
And the fake Davy, like the fake Shemps out of the Three Stooges.
Yeah, I love the pink coloring from the 70s. So much fun.
Yep. Pink is it's a good color for Valerie. It's become kind of like the color scheme that we go with.
So far we've had two monkeys. We've had Mike Nesmith and we've had Davy Jones.
Yep.
And then we're thanking everyone for my gifts for the show.
Yep. There's a lot of funny outtakes in this one. Now, when we were filming this episode, we filmed this part first because it was the easiest one.
Yeah, and Bill directed it.
It was basically like two shots, a master and then this angle.
Yeah, we didn't have that as much in this because we were watching the television, the fake television. Oh,
see, so here's the green screen back. We've got a much better one now.
That's what it looks like. It's behind the scenes, right, honey?
Yeah.
Green screen taped to my closet door, and you're standing, but you're really the fake Davy Jones. You should be standing.
See, when you're playing all the characters, sometimes you forget which character you are, even though I had the.
But I'm there to remind you.
Even though I had my teeth
always
blacked out.
Something there to remind you. Sounds like a song, doesn't it? Oh, and there we go. And I'm trying to do the dramatic pause, but sometimes me and old Katie Groovy goes on a bit too long. And as you can see, I probably did, but it's fun.
Yep.
What was going on here? Checking my two lines that I had, but you want to make sure. I'm into semantics, even prepositions. I want to make sure I have the right one. And I think I also had the watch on my parents gave you in this episode, right?
See, this is one of those laughing. Yeah, but this is one of your laughing spells.
Yes, and it's over nothing.
It's infectious. You got an infectious laugh.
Thanks, honey. Those are you said we love each other because of our laughs, or we love
we love each other's laughs.
Yes, not bad. And there I go. The nod. It's Katie's ridiculous, but I did create her in a sketch years ago and got to bring her back for this episode. And you were a little bit loud here.
Yeah.
And just
we had already gotten the take, but you wanted to do another one.
I don't know, something like that. And there we go. And I'm expounding because
he's a jealous boyfriend. He might be a little more upset about it.
But it's cute. What were you thinking there, Bill?
Right now?
Just another day in our life.
I was just thinking it was fine the first time.
Yeah, that's cute. But it's fun, right? You're supposed to have fun. And looks like we did, because it's always fun when you're taking a good guess.
Good guess. All right, everybody. That's season 2. So
Yes, season 2.
hope you enjoyed it, and yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.